That single, Head on a Stick,
Yep.
it's a political song, isn't it?
It's kind of verging that way, yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, it was written over the last year and a half, 2 years, through the whole Brexit debacle that's been going on, the loss of our freedom of movement as musicians, with all the sort of things that have been going on with the government and Zahawi and people like that I felt I could see coming a little bit. I'm a big fan of a guy called Pete Seeger who wrote the song If I Had a Hammer. You know, you hammer out a warning, things. So the song's got all those kind of things to do with it in there. But I think it's coming from an album, it's called Consequences Coming, which is coming out at the end of April. And I think there are some consequences coming for the people who've been representing us. I don't know about ruling us, but representing us. I think they've made the right cock-up of things, and I think I'd like to see their heads, metaphorically, on sticks.
Are you still as angry at the world as you were back in the Pistols days?
In a different way. I'm not angry, I'm livid about the whole Brexit thing. I'm livid as a musician about the loss of our movement in 27 countries and how it's hamstrung our chances of touring the way we used to be able to do. It's needless, really, and especially when we were promised as musicians that with the Brexit thing we would still have a way of working, and the EU offered the government that there was a way round it, and our government turned it down.
We don't want to turn this into a big political interview, but you'll be aware it's 3 years ago to this very day that we left the EU, and you know that the supporters of Brexit will say it will take time to settle down. We've had a pandemic in the meantime, but in the end there will be advantages for all of us.
Can't see any. And lots of people can't see any. So, you know, you're working for the BBC and you've got to kind of push the government line a little bit.
Well, pushing the government line, I'm just giving you the other side of what...
It's the worst thing that's ever happened, and I think we need a new bunch of people come in to kind of rescind it a little bit. We can't get rid of Brexit, it's happened, I fully agree, but it's got to be made to work for everybody and be more inclusive, and it certainly isn't now.
What else inspires